Seoul is surging. Stocks just hit a record high, fueled by anticipation for earnings from tech giants like Alphabet and Meta, even as global tensions rise. But that's not all. Investors are watching Donald Trump's upcoming meeting on the Middle East, and oil prices are climbing above $100 a barrel. Plus, Samsung Electronics saw a slight dip, while SK Hynix and LG Energy Solution are on the move. The Korean won is also fluctuating. Stay tuned for the full breakdown.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Get ready to bloom. Seoul is about to host its largest and longest international garden show ever, stretching a full 10 kilometers from Seoul Forest through Seongsu-dong. Ambassador Jungwon of ENHYPEN is leading the charge, and you'll find pop-up gardens featuring Pokémon, Kakao Friends, Lego, and even the UNHCR. From Henry Bava's Garden of Eternal Flow to corporate creations from Hoban Construction, this isn't just a show, it's a citywide transformation. Big win for streaming. A Seoul court just canceled 68.7 billion won in taxes levied against Netflix Korea. This is a landmark decision that could reshape how international streaming services are taxed in South Korea. We'll dive into the details of this legal battle and what it means for your favorite shows and movies. And finally, the stakes are incredibly high on the Korean peninsula. Seoul's envoy, Jeong Yeon-do, just delivered a stark warning at the Nuclear Nonproliferation Treaty Conference, calling North Korea's nuclear program the most urgent nonproliferation challenge facing the world. We'll unpack this critical message and the implications for regional security. Don't miss a single update. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay with us for all the latest. Seoul's stock market is surging to record heights Tuesday, fueled by anticipation of earnings reports from major U.S. tech companies. The benchmark KOSPI index jumped 41 points, or 0.62%, to reach 6,656.05, surpassing yesterday's all-time high of 6,615.03. This rally comes as Wall Street also saw mixed results overnight, with the S&P 500 and Nasdaq both hitting new record highs. Investors are closely watching for the upcoming first-quarter earnings releases from the so-called Magnificent Seven, including tech giants like Alphabet, Microsoft, and Apple. Geopolitical tensions in the Middle East are adding another layer of complexity, with the White House confirming President Trump is meeting with national security advisors to address the ongoing situation with Iran. Iran's foreign minister recently met with Russian President Putin, criticizing U.S. and Israeli actions. These developments are contributing to elevated oil prices, with Brent crude exceeding $100 a barrel. In Seoul trading, most large-cap stocks are showing gains, though Samsung Electronics saw a slight dip. SK Hynix, LG Energy Solution, and Hyundai Motor are all experiencing upward momentum, while KB Financial is seeing a minor decline. The Korean won is currently trading at 1,474.1 against the US dollar, a decrease of 1.61 from the previous session. Seoul is set to host its largest and longest international garden show ever, running from May 1st to October 27th, 2026. Spanning a massive 90,000 square meters, 7.5 times larger than the 2024 event and 4.5 times bigger than last year's. The show will feature 167 gardens across Seoul Forest, the Hangang River, Seongsu-dong, and Konkuk University. This year's theme, Seoul Flow, will be interpreted by both renowned international designers like Henry Bava and Korean artists such as Lee Namjin. A 10 km linear garden will connect key sites, creating a citywide green space. The show will also include themed gardens, pop-up spaces from brands like Kakao Friends, Lego, and Pokémon Korea, and corporate contributions from companies like Hoban Construction and the Korea Racing Authority. Organizers anticipate the gardens will absorb 5,630 tons of carbon annually, a significant increase from previous years. Enhanced accessibility features include docent-led tour in 9 languages and improved seating. Seoul has also partnered with Chungcheongnam-do to promote garden culture nationwide, aligning the event with the 2026 Tian International Horticultural Healing Expo. The show aims to build on the success of last year's 10 million visitors and solidify Seoul's position as a leading cultural destination. A Seoul court has overturned a 68.7 billion won, approximately $52.7 million USD, tax assessment levied against Netflix Korea, marking a significant victory for the streaming giant. The ruling centers around the classification of Netflix Korea's payments to its headquarters as royalty payments versus service fees. Korean tax authorities had argued the payments were service fees, subject to withholding tax, while Netflix maintained they were royalty payments, exempt from such taxation under the Korea-US tax treaty. The court sided with Netflix, determining the payments qualified as royalties. This decision impacts how international companies operating in South Korea structure payments to their parent companies and could set a precedent for future tax disputes. The Korea Jung-ang Daily reports the ruling highlights the complexities of cross-border taxation in the digital age and the ongoing debate over how to fairly tax multinational corporations. It remains unclear whether Korean tax authorities will appeal the decision. North Korea's nuclear weapons program represents the most urgent nonproliferation challenge facing the international community, according to South Korea's top envoy in New York. Vice Foreign Minister Jeong Yeon-do made the statement during a speech at the Nuclear Nonproliferation Treaty Conference on April 27. Jeong, who serves as Vice Foreign Minister for Diplomatic Strategy and Intelligence, underscored the critical need for concerted global efforts to address Pyongyang's continued pursuit of nuclear capabilities. The remarks highlight Seoul's unwavering commitment to regional stability and the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula, emphasizing the immediate threat posed by North Korea's actions. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs released images of Jeong delivering the address, signaling the importance of this message on the global stage.